Okay, today's the day I finally start this channel. I've been talking about doing this for so long, for years, and it just wasn't the right time. And it finally is the right time now. I just always knew that I was going to do this. I didn't know exactly when. And it's kind of crazy how much had to align and how much led up to this moment. There was just all of these different things that needed to fall into place before I could get to starting this, where this could be my priority. Because I knew that it was going to take a lot of my time and energy. I don't do anything half-assed, so I knew that it would end up becoming the main thing that I focus on. And there's a lot of skills that go into this, into creating videos, with the editing and learning how to use the camera and even just collecting all the gear at first. Like, it took me some time to just get the camera and the tripod and, the lens here and there and whatever, all the stuff. So, I mean, there's many reasons why I wanted to start this channel. I wanted to have a creative outlet. I wanted a space where I could just think and reflect and grow and document that process. And I wanted it to be my own, something that someone couldn't take from me, something that someone couldn't control, or I wouldn't have to feel bad about it. Like, this is my space, right? And if someone doesn't like me or what I'm saying or what I'm doing, then just click off. This place isn't for you, And it's like, people who want to be here and want to watch, they can stay and we can vibe. But no one's a prisoner here, like in the real life. If I'm talking and someone's bored, socially they feel like they have to hang around while they listen to me crap on about whatever I'm talking about. But in this scenario, it's like, I don't have to feel bad. I can just be myself. And if someone is bored, then they can just leave, and that makes me feel a lot of freedom. But anyways, so I wanted, a space like that. And I wanted to have a place where I could show myself and show my brain and show the things that I do, because so much of what I do is in the shadows. And I do a lot of stuff and I don't share it with anyone. And I can't meet like-minded people if no one sees me. Like, how are people supposed to find me if I'm just hiding in my apartment doing work all the time? I need to bring my work out into the public so that people that are like me can see it and we can connect, because I need to build meaningful connections in my life. And I want to meet people that are on the same vibe. I want to meet people with ambition and who are building things and who are actively working on themselves and trying to be healthy and trying to expand their minds, and people who have movement and growth. And that's really what this channel is about too, is movement and growth and working on becoming a better person and learning. And so the whole point of this channel is to have an archive of my life and to capture these moments so that I can look back on them. Because I love looking back on old videos, and I always have ever since I was a kid. And I want to remember these moments. So and then obviously it would be a bonus if I could help people in some way, or if someone gets something out of just my experience or the things that I talk about, and it either inspires them or keeps them from making the same mistakes as me, or they get something from it, like, that's amazing. But I don't want to make things because of that reason, because I create my best work and my best art when I am just doing it for myself and I'm being true to myself. And I think that's what people get value from, not me trying to be inspiring or trying to like teach things or trying, I think it just happens by being real. So I have a lot of interests, and those are the types of things that I'm going to be sharing on this channel. I'm an artist and I'm a thinker, and I'm really into health and fitness. I'm sober, and as I mentioned before, personal growth and things like that. I love learning and reading and writing, and love to expand my thinking and challenge myself. For the art that I do, I paint and I make clothes and do graphic design. And there's things that I'm interested in exploring in the future. Like I want to make a magazine, and I'm getting super into photography right now, and making films now, or that's kind of a strong word. I wouldn't say I'm making a film right now. I'm making a video. I'm sitting here in the corner of my apartment and I'm talking to myself. So it's not quite a film. And it's the perfect time to start this channel because I'm just coming out of one chapter and going into another one. And the last chapter was really about just shedding my old life. I was having some of the worst years of my life, hands down, and I needed a change, and change happened, whether I liked it or not. I mean, I wanted it, but it was a lot more brutal than I thought it was going to be. But it happened, and I'm glad that one's over. To finally get here, I had to let go of my past. And there were bags that I did not want to drop. I was dragging these bags with me, and I just couldn't bring them. And it just took months of anytime I felt like I was at the bottom, there was just another layer and another layer. And under that was just like more aloneness and more loss. And I just kept being like, how much more do I have to lose here? And then I finally hit a point. I think it was at the beginning of this year. I mean, it was a low for me for sure. But I was like, that's it. I have nothing left. Like I don't even know who I am. I feel like I don't exist. I don't have anyone in my life. There's nothing left to lose. And that's what needed to happen. It's like I needed to let everything go and be fully okay with being completely alone in order to be able to finally step into that new version of myself. And once you experience being able to be everything to yourself and not need anyone because you just become this self-generating, I don't want to say loop, but I was my own everything, my own best friend, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, my emotional support. I've been being everything. And I needed that because I needed to repair my relationship with myself. And it's like, I don't want to live like that forever. But knowing that I'm able to be completely self-sufficient gives me a stability that I haven't experienced before. And in that process, it made me raise my standards in terms of who I let in my life, the work that I do, allowing access to me, my self-respect. When you don't need anyone, you're not just going to let anyone into your life. I'm just a different person now. And thank God for that. So the life I'm trying to step into right now is a life that feels alive. I haven't felt like life has been worth living over the last few years. And sometimes that happens. There's going to be periods in your life that just suck ass. And it's going to take time to get through them. And it takes a lot of work to work through those times. And that's just unfortunately one of the times that I was in. But I'm not giving up. I'm working now on building a life that is worth being alive for. I want to have art and meaningful friendships, and I want to go out and do things and travel and experience things. And there's so many things that I've just been dying to do, but I just couldn't because I had to deal with survival shit. So now I'm just like, finally, I get to do all the creative projects that I've been wanting to do. And I get to do everything that I've just been putting off for so long because I was always prioritizing my future. And now here's the thing. The last few years, I have been doing all kinds of shit to set myself up for the future. And finally, my future is here and I'm enjoying it. And that's the amazing part right now, is all those seeds that I planted. Right now, I'm getting to enjoy it. It's no longer, oh, one day, it's now. That's pretty sweet. So, hell yeah. So, at this exact moment, I have this blank canvas of how I'm going to structure my days. And so I just have nothing in my way right now. I have free time. I can just do whatever I want right now. There's finally room for my actual dreams and the things that I actually want to work on. And I don't know how long I can make that last for. I'm just going to go with the flow. When I think of like what this next phase of my life feels like, it just feels really exciting and expansive. There's opportunity, potential, there's inspiration and freedom. Still a lot of hard work because enjoying your life takes work. You know, you kind of just get given a mid life. And if you want it to be exceptional, you have to put in mad work. So it is going to take a lot of work, but I'm willing to do that work and I know it's going to pay off. So that's just where I'm at right now and kind of my goals for the channel. And, you know, right now, today, I'm just starting with a video of me sitting here and talking because I just want to start. I don't care at all about sucking. I know that I just got to start and it sucks to suck, but I'm not too pressed about how this channel is going to take form, or I'm in no rush. I don't care how long it takes me to get monetized. I don't care how many people watch my video. You know, I guess I don't need to spend much more time on this video because like 2 people are going to see it. And that's fine. I'm just going to get in the habit of posting and I'm going to start adding clips of me doing things. And I'm just going to explore a lot of different ways that I can film and create videos and things for me to talk about. But the only way to get better is starting to put reps in. And oh yeah, and I wanted to keep this video because I wanted to see how well this ages. I want to make a promise to myself in this moment and capture it so I can hold myself to it. Girl, I hope you always prioritize creativity over business or anything like that. I just want you to remember that the goal of starting all of this, it's a creative outlet to you. So just remember that. I know that I'm gonna wanna optimize, I hate that word, my time spent, but within reason. I know better than to prioritize business over my joy and creativity, because I've done that in the past when I had my creative business and it just killed my soul. And it took years for me to recover from that and start making art again. And I'm not doing that with this. So yeah, so I'm just going to end it here and see what I post next. I have no idea what I'm going to post next. So let's go.